successful in any position. And
people of color, because progressive leaders at all levels are good for this country. They act on behalf of our communities and
all of her extracurriculars, from DECA, Business Marketing Club, to Model Union Democratic National,
new upstart families prospered. They provided mentorship and
spends a lot of time on that. And so then he turns on the news, and we're seeing this debate on the House
today. Here at home and across the nation, we're
this run of hers represents. We need more progressive women in office, especially progressive women of color. We also need millennials, immigrants, Muslims, and folks of a variety of religious affiliation, gender identity, to reform our antiquated, unjust system.
Just as important as national politics. And advocating for candidates like Bushra, because they are the future of this state.
And social and political injustices, and I know she has a strong moral compass. She never hesitates to support those who need it or
more sense to me, a show where diverse peoples are working together to create a more just, peaceful, collaborative world, where differences are met with respect and curiosity, never fear or anger, where money doesn't exist, and where everyone could be the best they could be. So with reflections like this at a young age, it's no wonder to me now that I ended up becoming an activist. However, it was only until the past 2 years that, as a 28-year-old, only the past 2 years that I got really involved. I had come to Chicago to get my master's degree at Loyola, and I was adjuncting, barely making ends meet, serving at the Heartland Cafe to supplement my income, and we had a watch party for Bernie, and I asked the owner how I could get more involved, how we could do more of this. This led to him just saying, take it over, take charge, and all of a sudden I found myself the political coordinator for a cafe, which might seem really odd to you, but that's where Mayor Harold Washington started a lot of his campaigning. Then would-be Senator Barack Obama campaigned there, so it was a great opportunity to carry on that legacy. I led these phone banks and canvases, hosted Get Out the Vote on my third-story apartment. My neighbors hated me, but I made some scones and they calmed down. And, you know, but Bernie didn't win the nomination, and then Trump won the general, and a lot of us in this room, a lot of us in my community in Rogers Park were wondering what's next. What do? We need to do something. And I realized that through this campaign, I had met activists and organizers, nonprofits, party people from all over the city. And I wondered how many people I knew those people and if they knew each other. So I hosted this org fair, this activist org fair, and over 100 neighbors showed up, 6 community organizations showed up, and the connections started happening.
Strongly believes that everyone deserves a chance at the American dream, and has volunteered with refugees through both Refugee One and Girl Forward. Audrey is excited to support Bushra and hopes to see more young, progressive leaders like her filling elected positions in 2018. Please welcome Audrey.
Advisor to her campaign and give advice on an as-needed basis. I am proud to support her as I, like so many others, see the desperate need for more diverse voices in politics. Women in leadership roles face a host of challenges, not least among them the false idea that we are timid, easily influenced, and won't get anything done. Unfortunately, these biases are too much for many women to want to confront, and I can't blame them. But people like Bushra give me hope. More women in politics means that more voices are being heard. She is challenging expectations and paving the way for a new generation of progressive leaders, and I'm excited to support her on her way to elected office. I'd like to start this brief speech with a story.
It is time for underrepresented communities like the East Asian community and the Assyrian community to get organized and improve their quality of life in this country. Oftentimes we hear of other minority communities and we think, why not us? Why did so many of us attend college as first-generation students without access to minority status? Some other issues at the forefront of the Assyrian community are similar to those of the Southeast Asian communities. We need access to health care, obtaining housing vouchers for recently immigrated citizens. We need minority recognition recognition, we need access to education, and we need funding for social services.
Not only, I think we all learned last night I should not be clapping for myself in a microphone, so I'm sorry for that. Not only was Bushra an exceptional student, but she had a lot of friends in the accounting department, a lot of whom are here tonight. Hi Connor and everyone. So I would see her often outside of the classroom. And very, very fortunately, I ran into her. She was in the restroom and she was putting on her makeup and she said she was getting ready for an interview. And I thought, that's great, a job interview, that's wonderful. And then she mentioned it was an interview at the Tribune and that she was the one being interviewed. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Why are they interviewing you? It's not every day that a 20-year-old DePaul student is being interviewed by the Tribune. And she mentioned that she was running for office. And I was so excited.
Women's March in Washington, D.C. Then I came home and I ran for public office for the first time. And I won a highly contested race with the highest vote count. All this was only possible because of an all-women-led campaign team and an overwhelming hands-on support that our campaign received. In fact, a majority of our team, like me, had never been part of a campaign, right? We're all woke now after in these elections, and now we're all participating. My dream team consisted of everyday people like you and me, and you can see them for yourselves because some of them are here today, and I would like them to stand and be recognized. This whole table here, thank you.
Now for my prepared piece for the night. So good evening, everyone. Many of you know me, but for those who do not, my name is Bushra Amiwala. I'm a candidate to represent the 13th District on the Cook County Board of Commissioners. And I want to start off by telling you all a little bit about myself and how I ended up here in front of all of you today, on this stage, on a Wednesday evening. So my parents moved to the United States from Pakistan about 21 years ago and began their life here from scratch. A lot of my early childhood life began with my family living in a small one-bedroom apartment. And my earliest memories from my time in our small apartment and eventually townhome in Rogers Park was school. And to all of my old teachers, a surprise, and how much I hated it. I dreaded going to school. I went to a typical K-8 elementary school and recall hearing the big 8th graders curse all the time. And when I would be waiting for my mom to pick me up from school, I remember standing in fear beside them as their arguments would eventually turn physical, get more intense and aggressive. And I remember almost every student was either black or brown, but I never questioned it. And this is the kind of environment I would have spent my entire life in had my parents never made the decision to move to Skokie when I was 9 years old. And my move to Skokie is what I consider to be a defining moment in my life. I need to ensure everyone in my district has at least heard of me and that many of them are able to meet me or receive direct mail from me. And I cannot do any of this alone. In the beginning of my candidacy, I wasted 3 months trying to find ways to do everything alone because I had the sense of guilt that came with wanting to ask someone to work for free. But these past 6 months have proved, as people have been emailing, texting, calling, messaging, and begging for ways to help out. Each person in this room who knew me and told a friend about my candidacy. Every person in this room who bought a ticket tonight and brought a friend.
जी नाज़रीन, मैं अंसार रिजवी नुमादा सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान GOTV इस वक्त मैं शिकागो में हॉलीडे इन स्कूल के मौजूद हूँ और आज यहाँ पर पाकिस्तानी मुस्लिम यंग अमेरिकन बुशरा अमीवाला के एजाज़ में एक फंड रेजिंग डिनर का इनेकाद किया गया। बुशरा अमीवाला जो कि कुक काउंटी बोर्ड डिस्ट्रिक्ट 13 के लिए उम्मीदवार हैं, आज बहुत बड़ी तादाद में यहाँ पर पाकिस्तानी और अमेरिकन मौजूद हैं जो कि उनकी हिमायत का ऐलान किया। इस वक्त मेरे साथ बुशरा अमीवाला मौजूद हैं। आइए इनसे इनके एम्स और ऑब्जेक्ट से मुतालिक पूछते हैं।
Thank you. Thank you so much for this interview and for coming out to tonight's event. Some of the things that I really hope that my candidacy does and proves is that us as Pakistani Muslims, we have a place in America. And I want to serve as not as a voice just for them, but for all communities. And my support comes from people like you. Everyone says don't pay attention to the Pakistanis, they don't vote, they won't give any money, but they're doing it. And we are organizing and we will show them that we will make a difference in this community. So I've been endorsed by a national organization called Run for Something, and a lot of my support again comes from everyday individuals. It's difficult challenging a 16-year Democratic incumbent because a lot of people are friends with him. So seeing that I was able to get 350 people in a room, you know, paying and supporting to help support my campaign is truly incredible, and it's something I'm very proud of as well.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम साइमा अमीवाला है, मैं बुशरा की मदर हूँ। बुशरा मेरी माशाल्लाह से उसको बहुत शुरू से ही शौक़ था कि अपनी कम्युनिटी के लिए वो कुछ करना चाहती थी और उसके ऑलवेज़ वो लोगों की हेल्प करना चाहती थी और वो ऑलवेज़ मुझसे ये पूछती थी कि मॉम आई रियली वांट टू हेल्प एवरीबॉडी। और मेरे नज़र में सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट उसके लिए है कि इफ़ शी वांट्स टू हेल्प एवरीबॉडी, दिस इज़ द बेस्ट पार्ट फॉर हर कि वो एक इलेक्शन के ज़रिए और एक सीट हासिल करके कम्युनिटी के लिए कुछ कर सकती है और वो पॉलिटिक्स में आके उसके अपना शौक़ पूरा कर सकती है और कम्युनिटी की हेल्प कर सकती है। वो पूरी कम्युनिटी को एक साथ लेकर चलना चाहते हैं, वो किसी एक कम्युनिटी के लिए नहीं करना चाहती है। उसके शौक़ है कि वो पूरी जितने भी लोग हैं सबको एक साथ लेकर चले। वो डाइवर्सिटी को बहुत पसंद करती है और वो चाहती है कि वो सब के लिए कुछ करे और यही इसको सबसे अच्छा एक अल्लाह मियाँ की तरफ से एक उसको इतना अच्छा एक रास्ता दिखाया गया है। उसने एक कदम तो आज बढ़ाया है, लेकिन विदाउट आप लोगों के सपोर्ट के वो आगे नहीं बढ़ सकती। हमें आप सबकी सपोर्ट की ज़रूरत है। उसको आगे बढ़ने के लिए आप लोगों के वोट की ज़रूरत है, आप लोगों के प्यार की ज़रूरत है। अगर आप उसकी हेल्प करना चाहते हैं, प्लीज़ लाइक हर फेसबुक पेज, शेयर हर फेसबुक पेज और आप उसको डोनेट कर सकते हैं। उसका एक अलग उसकी वेबसाइट है बुशरा अमीवाला कुक काउंटी कमिश्नर के नाम से। आप उसके फेसबुक पर जाके चेकआउट कर सकते हैं उसकी वेबसाइट को। और बुशरा सबके लिए कुछ करना चाहती है एज अ मुस्लिम कैंडिडेट। प्लीज़ हेल्प हर अ लॉट। आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू यू। मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आज उसने जो कैंपेन डिनर होस्ट किया और वो बहुत सक्सेसफुल गया। और थैंक यू जियो, आपने हमारे यहाँ आके हमारे लिए इतना सब कुछ किया। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर एवरीवन। थैंक यू, जज़ाकल्लाह।
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'd just like to thank everyone for giving Bushra your support. We can't do this without you, so thank you all.
Hi everyone, I'm Bushra's older sister and I'm so proud of her and I'm so thankful for everyone that came out here today to show support for Bushra. The best thing to do would be to vote for my sister, so please do that on March 20th. Thank you so much.
Hi, we are two individuals coming here to represent Fempowerment. Tonight we're a youth-led teen intersectional feminist organization based in the loop of downtown Chicago, and we are just really grateful for Bushra's presence in our lives and for how she has really taught us and has really empowered us as individuals and as a collective.
Hi, I'm Sarika. I'm also part of Empowerment, which is a youth-led intersectional feminist organization, and I met Bushra when she came to speak at a roundtable that we hosted, and it was really inspiring for me as a first-generation South Asian woman to see other South Asian women in politics. I'm really excited for her, and I think she's going to do really amazing things.
जी नाज़रीन, मैं हूं अंसार रिजवी, नुमाइंदा सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान GOTV। इस वक्त मैं शिकागो में हॉलीडे स्कूल में मौजूद हूं और आज यहां पर पाकिस्तानी यंग अमेरिकन बुशरा अमीवाला, जो कि कुक काउंटी डिस्ट्रिक्ट बोर्ड के लिए 13 डिस्ट्रिक्ट की उम्मीदवार हैं, उनके एजाज़ में आज फंड रेजिंग डिनर मुनक़्क़िद हुआ, जिसमें बहुत बड़ी तादाद में पाकिस्तानी और अमेरिकन ने शिरकत की। अंसार रिजवी, सफ़ीर पाकिस्तान, GOTV, शिकागो।